Hi, friends. Laurie is such a wonderful guy. Yesterday, when we were having a phone conversation, I asked him in one of my videos, could I have a conversation during which he gets tricked and whether he would be okay. And he's such a nice guy. He says, Girish, no worries, go ahead. So this is the video, and let's see if I get him. So Laurie, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay. This has been 10 days since we met,
Yes.
and there have been a lot of conversations between me, my friends, people who hike, as well as I did some hikes. So I wanted to first give you an update on what I did. In last 10 days, I think I have done 4 hikes maybe.
Okay.
One was Harling and Miners Peak
Okay.
with heavy backpack, and I took one of my friends there. Then I did Ankle Biter. Have you heard of Ankle Biter?
No.
So Ankle Biter is next to Loader Peak.
Okay.
It's a straight up 850 meter elevation gain, but the challenge is finding the trail on your way back.
Yeah.
And there is another summit when you come down. It's called Blue Moon. So you might not know because, by the way, Laurie does only those hikes where he could use most of his skills. So most mountains are just a walking trails for him. But so I did like 4 hikes. What else did I did? There was 2 more hikes. Now I don't remember. It's been 10 days. So in all, I think I must have done 4,000 meter elevation gain on
Yes.
those 4 hikes because I keep a track of everything. Now, one thing I wanted to know from you is this okay if I take a heavy backpack when I do mountains like Harling, or would you ask me to just carry regular backpack and improve my pace?
No, I think now's a good time to start increasing the weight of your pack
Okay.
on the very moderate hikes that you plan.
Okay, thank you. What I was also saying is when I was doing these hikes, I bump into hikers, and I get very interesting messages. And I call them prashad. Prashad in Hindi means, no, it's a Hindi word. In English, it means offerings that you get after prayers.
Yeah.
Okay, so when people, let's say on Harling, I was taking a break and a young couple passes me who was at a good pace, very good pace. They were almost brisk walking, and they looked at me and they say, oh, it's a hard one, even though they were walking so fast. So I told them, yes, it's a very hard one for me, but it seems it's a piece of cake for you. So they say, oh yeah, we got a few under our belt. So as if they were trying to show that they were fantastic hikers, whereas perhaps I should not be there because it's very hard for me. But anyway, that's not the point. But I also talk to hikers, and I always ask them, okay, what's been your favorite hike? So I get to know new mountains.
Yeah.
Okay. And in that conversation, I was told that there are peaks that are 11,000 feet plus. Are
Okay.
you familiar with that concept?
Oh yeah, there's peaks that are 11,000. I wouldn't probably call them easy, but yeah.
Yeah, but no, they say that there are peaks that are 11,000 feet plus. And is this true that there are 54 peaks that are 11,000 feet plus?
I should know, but I can't be sure if I said yes.
Okay.
But that sounds familiar, yeah.
Okay.
But wait a minute, 54 over 11,000.
Yeah.
I would doubt that actually.
Okay. I should Google it, and I'm sorry I did not Google it either. But they were saying that Mount Temple is in this region that is 11,000 peak. I don't know about Cinnabon, if Cinnabon would be 11,000 feet plus, because nobody mentioned that to me. And I remember you telling me about Cinnabon in past, which is a long, very long hike, and perhaps a challenging one. So, but Mount Temple, they say, oh, you can do it in one day, and come back. So what do you want to say about Mount Temple?
Oh, I think it's definitely a worthwhile mountain to do. It's a big peak. It is a full day. Yes, you can do it in one day.
Okay.
Don't underestimate it, though. Don't think just because some people might say it's easy that it's going to be easy. Temple is a serious mountain. But you can do it in one day. As long as you can drive all the way up to the parking area in the Valley of the Ten Peaks and start from there.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do it in a day. But it's a full day.
Do you think that Mount Temple would be one of the things you would be doing?
Yes.
Okay. And this season, next season, or what?
September. It's still possible to do it now.
Okay.
Still, the days are long enough.
Okay. And are we there yet? Or I need more understanding or training or technicality?
No, I think we're there.
Okay. And the second mountain that mesmerized me is, I wish I could recall the 4 hikes I did, but when we were going to Harling,
Yes.
I always see these 3 sisters.
Yes.
Little sister, middle sister, and big sister.
Yes.
I have done middle sister in past, which you have not done,
Nope.
perhaps because it's again more of a hike than anything. But then you always talk about big sister
Yeah.
and little sister. How do you describe then those hikes or those mountains?
Well-
or can we go from one mountain to another?
I've only done Big Sister,
Oh,
but I've done it a number of times. And I'd consider it a serious mountain. It's a good long day over terrain that's mixed. A lot of slabs where there's loose rock on top. You need to pay attention to what you're doing. You're probably ready to do that now.
and is this similar like Big Sister and Temple Mountain, or they are different in I don't know, in hiking, or how would you
Yeah, they're different. On Temple, we're going to be on the glacier as we get near the top of the mountain.
Oh,
And there's no glacier on Big Sister,
okay.
but there is a step that in the past I've roped people up on because you don't want to slip or
On
fall
Temple or on Big Sister?
on Big Sister.
Okay, Big Sister.
So going up it and down it, this steep step, you have to pay
Okay.
attention. Plus, depending on the amount of snow up there, it might be wise to bring your ice axe,
Oh,
because when we're traversing a certain slope,
yeah.
you want your axe in all the way to support yourself. You don't want to slip on that. So they're different. But they're both challenging, and probably Big Sister isn't thought of as serious as Temple, but I consider them both serious.
Okay.
Both.
Would we be doing Big Sister as well this season, next season, or that's not in our curriculum?
No, I think we're ready.
We are ready. We are
Yeah.
gonna do it this season.
I think we can do it before the end of October, yes.
Wow. So guys, Laurie,
Yeah.
I did Big Sister and Mount Temple alone by myself.
No,
What do you have to say?
No kidding. Oh, wonderful. I think that's great. What a surprise. Wow. Good for you. How did
Okay.
you find the two of them?
Well, I didn't have words to describe my experiences on those 2 special mountains. I was super nervous. Sometimes maybe scared as well,
Yeah?
because I was alone and there were not too many people up there.
Okay.
And Big Sister has that vertical
Little
down
step
climb.
in it. Yeah, down
Yes.
climb.
Which is like errors are not allowed kind of area.
Exactly.
And so yeah, but you tell me what you think of when knowing that I've done these 2.
I'm impressed, Giddish. I think that's wonderful. That shows that you've learned a lot
Okay.
in this last year. in terms of how to be safe, capable, competent when you're moving in the mountains. Can you imagine doing either of those a couple of years ago before you went to
Impossible.
Aconcagua? So it shows the progress that you've achieved. And that's the whole purpose in doing all these things, so that by the time you go to Everest, you've got a level of self-confidence and knowledge to allow you to traverse terrain with some degree of safety. So that's what wonderful news. Good for you. That's great.
Thank you.
It looks
Thank
like we'll
you.
have to up the challenge.
No. Well, when I started these two mountains, I did not know how far I'm gonna go
Yeah.
and how it is gonna unfold. In fact, I attempted Big Sister twice. The first time I went, weather got so bad instantly, just before the down climb, 10 meters down climb.
Yes.
And that was a message that Girish, not today. Like you tell me all the time, that mountain is just telling you, let's not meet today. Let's meet some other time.
Yeah.
So just before that down step, I returned. And then I went back again to do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I am happy to see that you were surprised.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You were happy too.
Of course. That's a great achievement. And that's wonderful. Really happy to hear that. It means we're moving up the scale of getting you ready for Everest.
Oh, nice. Guys, I really want to thank Laurie for giving me so much understanding and actually connecting me to the mountains. Telling me how to respect them, telling me so many things about how to keep myself safe, and how to ask for permission, how to accept the spirit of mountain. So Laurie, I really want to thank you. I could do these two mountains just because of your training and guidance.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay.
You make me really happy. That's great, Girish.
But don't have high hopes that I'll give you more surprises, okay? These two surprises took a lot out of me. My tummy was turning. There were many points, But glad that I was able to give you this good news on your return.
Thank you. And it is good news. That's great.
Thank you. And this is, by the way, maybe if you want to call it trick you, like not telling you about these two mountains and just asking everything, even though I just did those two mountains. So that is all I wanted to do with you. So thank you.
You're welcome, Girish.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.